Guys, today I am going to show you how we can integrate our Express server with the Socket.io server. Most of the time we face this problem because there are two servers, the Express server and Socket.io server, both run on different servers. So we must need to integrate with it. We will see this integration in Node.js, and there is a package to integrate that, and it is the HTTP server. So at first let's install our dependencies. So I have installed npm init. I hope you guys all know about the basic installation of it. So here I have installed dependencies Express, Course, Socket.io, and our HTTP server. Express is our main server, and Course is our for blocking our course policies, and Socket.io and our HTTP server to integrate this Socket.io server and the Express server. So let's install this. So during this installation we can already start our coding. So now let's go to our documentation of the Express server. So here they have already given the basic installation code. I am just going to copy paste it to save our time. So in our server side we can just copy paste it, and let's check if it is working or not. So it is listening port at 3000. So we just need to change this port number to 5000, because in 3000 port our React server will be run. So we have just changed this port. Now we will use our course so that our course policy should not block our Socket.io server. Const course require course, and our app will use this course. App use this course. Okay, let's so here we can see that our CNST Express server app is running. Now we need to integrate this server with our Socket.io server. So at first we need to create a HTTP server. So let's require that const create from require HTTP. Okay, and let's integrate this. Let's create a new server for our IO. Our HTTP will be create server with our app. Now we will create our Socket.io server from new server. This server will be imported from Socket.io, not all others, from Socket.io. Okay, here we can see that it is required from Socket.io server. Now this will use our new created HTTP server, and here in an object we will provide our courses. In an object which origin will be an array, and inside this array we will use our course side. What is our, from where we will hit our this server. So it will be our React server. So it is localhost 3000, from where our React server will be, React client side will be run this. Okay, and the final thing is our app should listen this new HTTP server, not our app server, because we have inserted our app server into this HTTP server. Now let's go to our socket IO documentation. Here we can see that our server side code is given. They have already given our initial installation code. We just need to copy and paste this on. I am not taking this required because we have already created a IO server from our HTTP server, so I am ignoring it, and I am going to copy paste it here. So our server is already running with this integration with the socket.io server. I am checking again it by restarting the server. So there is no error. Let's go to our front end side. Okay, here I have just installed our React package because it takes too much time, so I have already installed it, and now we just need to install our socket.io client here. So here install our socket.io client in this site. During this installation, let's go to socket.io documentation. Here they have already given our client side code, so we just need to copy and paste this on. I am copy pasting this code because I am just testing if our the server integration is working or not, nothing else. Oh, I have pasted it inside the return, not here, just okay. So we can see that our IO is not defined, so we need to import this IO from our socket client. So let's import IO from socket.io client. Okay, if everything is fine, then we will find this console log. Here we can see that in our server side they have console log some variables, so we will see the output here if everything works. Let's start our client side. Our server is starting, so we can see the output here if everything is okay with us. What am I missing? Oh, I have in our client side we have to change this server code because our server is running at 5000 port. So we need to create our socket from our server. Let's start it again. So it is deployed. what error we have found. Oops, it is again the course error. You can see that there is course policy error. So I think there is an issue with our course policy, so let's check it. Yes, it's okay. Course required course, it's okay. Oops, we have not integrated our socket here, imported our socket here. We just need to import the socket from socket IO in our server side code. And is anything am I missing? Fx course. So our course policy is still disabling to connect our server. So guys, I have mistaken this for which our course source is blocking, because in our course we have given a extra slash, so we just need to our actual domain name. So I am going to remove this one, and we can see that our course policy is working, and our server is integrated. So here we are getting our console log here and here in our browser also. So in this way we can integrate our socket server with our Express server.